I'm Esther White, the CEO of Maths Australia, and I wanted to share with you some exciting updates that we're offering to you now that enable you to be able to teach maths much more effectively. For 25 years, we've distributed another program, we've offered training, and we've developed our own manipulatives that enable you to be able to teach maths really accurately and sequentially. Our training enables you to progress a student through in an understanding of the pedagogy of mathematics and the pedagogy of how we can support a student, whether they're neurodivergent or neurotypical, to be able to understand mathematics as a language. You know, those squiggles on the piece of paper don't mean anything, they never were meant to mean anything, and we have an opportunity to be able to make maths understandable with our manipulatives and with our training. The manipulatives that we have are very explicit. They enable you to be able to progress a student from counting to place value, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of whole numbers, and using that same model to be able to progress them into fractions and decimals and percents. It's a very efficient, very understandable way of being able to teach maths to students with confidence. The third component that I'm here to talk more about today is our Brighter Maths program. As I mentioned, we've been distributing another program for 25 years, and there were some key components that we saw were really essential to enable you to be able to teach maths much more effectively and efficiently. We've aligned the program much more with the Australian curriculum, still using a mastery-based approach and ensuring that the student can progress at their pace with the teacher understanding confidently how to teach. We're enabling you to teach in a very sequential, multi-sensory way, using a structured approach that integrates every single component of the science of learning and our understanding of how our brains work and what's going to be supportive of each particular student. So our Brighter Maths program actually integrates three main components. Lesson by lesson videos where I'm teaching the lessons, and that means that our iCrave methodology, where we're starting with the concrete, progressing to the representation, then to the abstract, is integrated within every instruction for the lesson and the demonstration for the lesson. We've taken a fine-tooth comb and really looked at the key components that are essential so that there's a congruency between everything that's taught to the student, whether that's the manipulatives that are used, the instruction that's taught, or the student material that we're using to be able to confirm and understand that they've mastered that lesson. So those lesson by lesson videos really equip you as the teacher and give you an opportunity to see a very accurate demonstration of each and every single lesson. The next component is lesson plans. And whether you're a tutor, an ESO, or a teacher, even an intervention specialist, or you're a parent that's home educating or just supporting your student at home, we've got lesson plans that are very specific, very supportive of you to be able to do that with ease and ensure that your instruction is really accurate. The third component is the student workbooks. We've integrated the iCrave methodology into the student workbooks so that we can ensure as the student progresses and completes each lesson, they've actually got everything that they need to be able to do those three components, the building, the drawing, the writing, and the saying, so looking at that concrete, representational and abstract approach to teaching mathematics. So we're really happy with that, particularly with those three components. As I said, lesson by lesson videos, structured lesson plans, and also the student material. Now we've been able to do this in a way that integrates much more with the Australian curriculum. It gives you an Australian myself to be able to show that and to be able to learn that. And it actually enables you as well with our additional resources to have every single component that you need to be able to teach maths effectively to each student that you're teaching. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope that if you have questions, you'll contact us. We do have opportunity, as I said, for training, for partnering with us, for manipulatives that you can use whether you use our program or not, and also, as I mentioned, our exciting Brighter Maths program, because every child deserves a brighter future.